Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Eats on Confused and I watched the movie Final Destination. I thought I've seen this one on the channel, but it was just before the channels that I've seen this franchise. I've seen the first 5 movies, I haven't seen the 6th one yet, so that's why we're doing this one, this franchise right now. Yeah, it's just a good movie with some nice ass death scenes, you know. And also rest in peace to Tony Todd. Bit too bad. We also had Stifler in this movie. You know, ever since he played in American Pie, he is probably known to most as Stifler. You know, it's just like Jennifer Coolidge. You know, she is the most known as Stifler's mom. You know, and every time I see her, oh, it's Stifler's mom, or every time I see him, oh, it's Stifler. Just the most recognizable roles. You know, just like when Daniel Radcliffe. You know, when you see him, probably the first thing you think of is Harry Potter. You know, or something like that. You know, it's just associated with those. You know, you see Mark Hamill and you probably think, oh, Luke Skywalker. You know, or the Joker or something like that. You know, it's just roles that they're associated with. You know. Maybe you see Henry Cavill, or you think Superman, or maybe The Witcher. You know, I just see him and I think Stifler. It doesn't matter in which movie he plays. You know, I see the actor and I think, oh, that's Stifler. You know. But let's just start with the movie, shall we? We see and hear lightning, and then we see water droplets on the window, and as they go down, the camera also goes down. We see something hanging on a string or cord. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is. We get a one, maybe a half second zoom in shot of that thing, and then we see the ground. You know, looking down on the ground, and we see the light and the shadow of that thing casting on the ground. We then see some things. I don't know what they really are. You know, statues, dolls, action figures. No, not really action figures, but probably made of clay. So I don't know really what those are, or what you call them. Pots, maybe. I don't know. I don't know exactly what those things are. You know, one look like a monkey, so or an ape. So yeah, I still don't know what the fuck those things were. So we see those things while the camera goes to the right, and then we see a fan, and the fan goes to the left, to the right, and as it goes to the left and right, the camera slightly zooms out, and we can list that because if you want those kind of likes, watch the movie yourself. Yeah, I really liked the first death of the survivors in the movie. You know, with the guy in the bathroom. You know, he slips on water. Then the cords from the bath. You know, ties around his neck, and then this is the best part of that scene. His eyes turn. His eyes become blood. Get bloodshot. You know, become red. You know? The way how they made it, very nice. I don't know how they did it, but it was very nice, really nice. I really like that part. How the teacher died, you know, with the knife, you know, in the stomach, and all the big accident, and then him touching the fucking knife. Not a great thing to do. And we can't forget about probably the most funny death in the movie of Terry. Just talking to them and suddenly hit by a bus out of nowhere. That was probably the funniest death in the movie, and also probably what they reference in Scary Movie. Every time, at the end, you get hit by a car, a bus or something, and that's probably what they referenced. It probably came from this movie. I think, I don't know. And they're both from 2000, so who knows? I don't know which one came first. And then, if it was, that probably in a very short time that they did that, because first this one has to come out and then you have to spoof it on that, so it's probably very quickly writing. I don't know. Overall, it was a good movie. So this movie gets a 4 out of 5. Go watch the movie yourself, leave a like, share, comment, good death movie down below in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, check out my second channel on the Eats where the food drinks every week from time to time also local, or my third channel Underdog Reacts where the primarily music, link down below in the description. See you guys next time. Bye.